in the next one, we're going to go on and we're going to show you how you can copy and paste whole configuration from some files and how we work with that. Okay, so let's look at the folders here. Reveal in File Explorer, and here we have our project and our two configurations. Let's just make sure we've closed MCC so we don't upset MCC. We'll close soon. Okay. Copy and paste the configuration. And what if we wanted to use this for the DV runtimes? Would this work? Let's look inside here, where you can see that the name of the configuration actually comes from this MCC file. So if we name this DV runtime, let's see now how this gets picked up in our workspace. So first of all, we need to add a folder to the workspace, cb DV runtime. Okay. printf.stream DV runtime. Okay. Now here we look into the file. You can see it's associated to this callbacks.stream project configuration. So we need to remove this. Control-Shift-P, MPLAB MCC, configure associated project. DV runtime is the configuration we want to add or remove from a given project. So here, remove, and this is the one we want to remove. Okay, good. So this configuration, which is empty now, is not associated to anything. So last time we created a new MPLAB configuration first. Now we're going to create a new MCC configuration first and then create the other one round. Experience counts when it starts repeating. So let's get into this. Okay, so Control-Shift-P, MPLAB MCC, launch on to what? This is the DV runtime configuration. We copied and pasted a folder, so it's not empty. It should be basically the .streamer configuration. Okay, and if this was not just a pseudo configuration, we would actually have a whole configuration to start with. So what has changed? For a given example, the configuration for the core example for a given example and implementation is going to be the same. So all that's going to change here is the visualization. So we're swapping .streamer for DV runtime. It actually tells us what to do. So remove the UART or .streamer and then ensure DV runtime library is available. That's because it's a non-default library. So basically you need to come in to the content manager and check that the DV runtime is available, and it is. And so just adding that DV runtime, and actually I should have removed .streamer first. Okay, but it looks like it's handling it. Okay, timer and a UART. Okay, here's our pseudo configuration. We've created that, but we now are going to create the project configuration that we're going to use for this. So find our project.json. Use our GUI. We're going to copy this name. It's a starting point. New configuration. And callbacks DV runtime. Okay. So we now have a configuration to associate to this MCC configuration. So let's make the connection now. MPLAB MCC, configure associated project. For which configuration? DB runtime configuration. I'm going to add it to this project. It's only one project, but we have 3 configurations. So the DB runtime configuration. Okay, made that connection now. And here's our MCC. We have our project configuration now. And we're expecting to see the callback data streamer files here as well. Now, if I generate code, it should add them below here. And it does. And so let's just show you how we can handle this in a different way from before. So we go to the data streamer where those files start. We can just delete them here. Okay, all the files are DB runtime files. Save. And now I should be able to just compile this last example. MPLAB CMake build DB runtime. There we go. And we still haven't saved the workspace, probably a good idea at this point. File, save workspace as, and at the workspace level, there we go. Just to recap, what we have now is we have a project and 3 separate configurations, and yeah, we created all of this in the last 2 videos. And these are completely new workflows supported in MPLAB extensions for VS Code and with MCC in this context. And just a reminder that the name here is Code Configurator for Microchip Devices, not Code Configurator for MPLAB. So giving a little suggestion that maybe some other types of projects will also be supported in the future. Thank you.